2026. A new year and one behind us. I wonder what gaming news is going on, what's going to be coming out in 2026. Let's take a little look. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no! So, gaming as a whole is entering a strange place in 2026, AI being one of the things that's causing some major ripples in the gaming space. So, I'm calling a State of the Union address to the gaming community. Here, we'll be talking about how gaming as a whole will be affected in 2026. So, welcome back to the channel, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, let's start with the big thing on everyone's mind, AI. Thanks to AI companies and one of the main manufacturers of RAM components stopping all consumer sales, RAM prices are skyrocketing. I want to be very clear. There is no RAM shortage despite what people say. You're able to find RAM, but the RAM you find is absurdly marked up. I, for one, am thoroughly disenchanted with the concept of AI, and I feel bad for the people who wanted to build their own PCs and decided this year would be the year they're going to start gathering components, only for RAM and GPU prices start skyrocketing. I myself barely got my GPU before the price increases. And that's another point I want to talk about. Because of AI, Nvidia is cutting their GPU production by 30 to 40% starting this year, meaning it's going to be even harder for people to get their GPUs, aka what is typically the most expensive part of their builds. That's right, the most expensive part is getting even more expensive.
What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you!
And I know there are people who believe that these issues will only affect the PC market and not so much consoles. But you know what consoles use that allows them to store things like textures and character models so they could have access to them at a moment's notice? That's right, RAM. And you know what else allows them to render those characters and textures? That's right, a GPU. Because of Nvidia and Micron, Sony and Microsoft are predicting their next generation of consoles will be delayed. It also means that the existing consoles like the Xbox Series X and the PS5 might receive price increases. And because of these delays, it means it'll take longer for developers to get dev kits for the new Xbox and new PlayStation, meaning they won't have the technology readily available, so they'll have to be developing their games on last-gen hardware. Now, just so this video doesn't seem all doom and gloom about how AI and other things are ruining gaming, let's take a moment to talk about some of the good that might be coming in 2026. The Steam Machine release might give devs a good benchmark for their games, similar to a dev kit for consoles, meaning it will give developers a good idea of good minimal hardware requirements, allowing them to hopefully optimize their games for PC, which is notorious for having severe optimization issues for games on release. Now, on top of that, there's also a plethora of amazing games releasing this year. GTA 6 by Rockstar, if it doesn't get delayed again, Resident Evil Requiem by Capcom, Marvel's Wolverine by Insomniac, 007 First Light by IO Interactive. Not to mention, Halo is rumored to make its first appearance on PlayStation with Halo Combat Evolved Remastered, hopefully releasing in 2026 as well. Plus so many other amazing games I can't name, otherwise this segment risks becoming another 10 minutes. Overall, I believe the start of the 2026 will be a rough year for gaming, but as the year progresses and we see changes in the gaming space, I honestly see it changing for the better. But only time will tell with these sort of things, so I, on one hand, will remain hopeful for 2026. Anyway guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you believe 2026 will hold for gaming. Do you believe things will get better or worse, especially considering AI doesn't seem to be going anywhere? And as always, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.